Good afternoon. My name is Brandon, and this is Emily, and we're here to tell you about our venture, Legworks. Our mission is to help people walk again, no matter where they live, no matter what their ability to pay. I wanted to start off by telling you a bit about my background because it speaks to why this mission is so important. I am an above-the-knee amputee. When I was 16, I was diagnosed with bone cancer. After an unsuccessful knee replacement, I decided to amputate my leg so that I could be more active. I'll say that again. I decided to amputate my leg so that I could be more active. That may seem counterintuitive, but all I could do with my leg was walk. And I knew that prosthetics nowadays allow for amputees to run, to bike, and to play sports. I made this decision because of the opportunity that prosthetics in the developed world allow for. It was in the struggle to find the best fitting prosthetic to allow me to return to being a high activity level user that I became acutely aware of the opportunity of having a great fitting and functioning prosthetic.
So Brandon had the opportunity to find a prosthetic that fit his needs. But in the developing world, most don't have this opportunity. Think about these two numbers. It's conservatively estimated that over 10 million adults and children need access to a lower limb prosthetic device in order to walk and physically function. But currently, only 10% have access to traditional solutions. It isn't a question of do amputees have access to a good prosthetic or even a cheap, less functional prosthetic. It's a question of do they have anything more than a walking stick? Without a functional prosthesis, individuals are stripped of their ability to walk. This restricts their independence, their employment potential, and their productive participation in society. Poverty and disability are a vicious cycle. These are the main causes of leg amputations. Rates of diabetes are on the rise. Road accidents are a leading cause of amputations globally, and landmines and natural disasters are particularly deadly in the developing world. The primary barriers that restrict access to prosthetic services are access to appropriate technologies, affordability, and a broken distribution model. At Legworks, our goal is to overcome these barriers. Let's start with access to appropriate technologies.
So, as an above-the-knee amputee, you need the socket, which is the part that fits to the residual limb, the knee, connector components like the pylon, and of course the foot. This is the C-leg. It uses sophisticated mechanisms and electronics to control the knee. The pros are, it's high functioning, and it's stable with smooth walking. The downside is that it costs over 20 grand and can be easily ruined by water or dirt. This is the other end of the spectrum. Affordability and durability are there, but function is sacrificed. This knee is distributed by the Red Cross, and it does not provide a natural walking movement. Our first product that we're bringing to market is the LCKnee. It's a breakthrough, innovative knee joint that allows for smooth walking and stability. It's patented, and we have an exclusive license. I know this because I'm wearing it right now, and I have been for the past 9 months. It provides all of the functionality that I need as a high activity level user without having to make any sacrifices. So what makes our product so amazing? First off, it's affordable. At scale, we can manufacture for $100 or less. Second, it's durable and it's waterproof. Third, and most important, it's high functioning.
So if you think about a 2x2, where you have a spectrum of function and affordability, in general, products that are designed for the developed world, well, they've got high function, but they're super expensive, and they're also not very durable. When you're designing for the developing world, or base of pyramid, you've got low function and affordability. Some of you may have heard of the D-Rev knee or the LIMS knee. Well, they're affordable, and their function is definitely better than the Red Cross knee. They're about here. But where you really want to be is in that top right-hand quadrant, where you're both affordable and high function, and you have durability. That's where the LCKnee is. We've clinically tested our product in 10 countries. Over 95% of users prefer our technology and continue to use it over existing solutions. We've actually tested it with in different environments and different users of different occupations, age groups, and cultures, and we've been endorsed by the World Health Organization. They included us in their compendium on innovative health technologies for low-resource settings. Finally, we are developing a shorter, lighter version of the LCKnee for young children, and we're also in active discussions with prosthetic foot developers to discuss integrating our solutions.
So how are we going to take this product and turn it into a financially sustainable business that allows for affordable pricing? Our strategy is to sell the LCKnee in high-income markets at around $600, middle-income markets at around $300, and low-income markets near cost. We plan to be a game changer in the developing world. Because our knee is competitive in high-income markets and middle-income markets, we will use that margin to cross-subsidize to increase accessibility and affordability in the low-income markets. In high-income markets, our target user bases are broken down into two categories. Geriatric population that are looking for a stable and safe knee, and recreational prosthesis that are looking for a waterproof knee. In low and middle income markets, due to the lack of high functioning alternatives, our markets are all above the knee amputees. This is our total addressable market broken down by income segment. We estimate the total need annually to be over 700,000 knee units.
So how are we going to take this awesome technology and make sure that it actually results in improved mobility? First step is to build a loyal customer base. We've identified 4 customer channels to bring the LCKnee and any future products to market. Distributors, government rehab facilities, the Red Cross and other NGOs, as well as selling direct to retail. We want to saturate these existing distributors within the next few years because they're the ones who are accessing the 10%. Here's our go-to-market strategy. We've completed the design and we've done a lot of testing and iteration. Now our focus is on building awareness of our product, helping customers to evaluate and purchase our product, and providing customer support. We've been working with a distributor in Germany, and he's already purchased 15 knees, and he's tested them around the world, and he's now made an order for 200 knees, which he plans to sell this year in Europe, Latin America, and Asia. The Red Cross is a major player. They've got prosthetic clinics in nearly 50 countries. They plan to phase out their current locking knee technology, this one right here, and they've been evaluating our product for 2 years. We're in the final evaluation process for global adoption next year. They wrote us a letter of endorsement where they said that functionally the LCKnee improves mobility, allowing individuals to walk more effortlessly when compared to existing technology. Long term, our goal is to create a complete prosthetic leg kit. We're going to do this by pairing the LCKnee with readily available low-cost technology. So Brandon right now, he's wearing the LCKnee with a $20 foot that's locally made in India. This isn't a very high-functioning foot alone, but once you combine it with the LCKnee, our technology is so good that the combined solution, we believe, will make amputees actually seek out our solution. We'll combine this kit with a training and fitting methodology catered for low-resource settings, and we'll pilot a self-sustainable clinic model.
Our action plan for measuring social impact is to quantify the number of knees sold and measure key patient outcomes like mobility, employment, and quality of life. For example, we will track increase in earned income 12 months post-fitting. We plan to break early. Yes. We plan to break even in early 2017, and our goal is to sell 20,000 knee units by 2018. We have 250 orders from 2 distributors, and we've raised $400,000 and are seeking an additional $600,000, which will be matched by our long-term debt offer from Grand Challenges Canada. We already have our final molds, which is traditionally a huge expense for a startup like ours, and we will use the capital for initial inventory, development of complementary components, and market and sales outreach. Our contract manufacturer in Germany, we plan to finalize that contract in next month, and in July we will start our FDA and CE regulatory approval process, and in August we will commence sales.
I'd like to introduce you to our founding team. Jan is our inventor. He's been working on this technology for 7 years now. David is an award-winning social entrepreneur. He's got a really strong track record of bringing affordable medical devices to market. Brandon is our industry expert. As a user, he can innovate on our technologies. And I have a background in finance and operations and international development. Thank you. Do you have any questions?